once you figure out that when he squares up and gets his hips and you can wrestle out and drag, you're not scared to shoot your sweep seam all the time. So I think once you, those are positions, like I said, you know, the on the head drill, you're not scared to hand fight after you do that for 2 years. Because that's not hand fighting, that's just spazzing out in your head and it makes you so mad, right? Yeah, so it's definitely a drill. It makes you have to focus, lock in, and get ready. I recommend doing it right from the get-go sometimes. You just see they're not wanting to wrestle hard. All right, here we go. We're going to get it sparked up and right off the get-go. And it'll wake them up and you're right into where you want to be. That happens a lot here. A lot. It's not fun either, right? It's 2 laps where I get on his head. So definitely in these front heads, I think it's a lot of fake snaps. I think this wrist roll stuff, it is important. Okay, I think it's a tie-up. When your kids are really frustrating on getting to their go-to shots, this will help open things up. Okay, why do a lot of guys struggle on getting to their shot? Because they feel jammed. They do. It's plain and simple. Everybody does it. Why can't I get to my high crotch? I feel jammed. I feel like I'm getting blocked. It's thumb blocking me, this and that. It allows me to get space to attack. It allows me to feel like I'm actually in the open and I can use my speed. Okay, heavyweights, like I said, continue to force those snatches off this. Snatch, 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 snatch. They need to be firing, you know, close to 10 snatches a period to get in great shape and practice. Okay, they're not going to obviously fire, you know, 10 snatches probably in a match all the time. For that'd be like 30 snatches for them. I don't see any heavyweights firing 30 snatches. Okay, but if they can get to that pace, that's what would be great. You know, it's going to be hard to beat a guy like that. Okay, their snatches can't be slap at the leg. It just needs to be a hard fake and kind of try to get there. And I really stressed making them get there, the bigger guys, you know, the heavyweights. Like, drilling snatches hard, getting to the leg, finishing, moving them, running the pipe, okay, things like that for, like you asked, bigger guys, if they're going to get to the snatches, and then you got a little quicker guy that can get the corner, hitting your sweep off of it like we were showing earlier off the wrist. Okay, I think that's just it's a way to set a pace for heavyweight. Snatches and then rolling that wrist to the underhook. That's a way to put pressure on a guy. And what a perfect example here, if I'm not filming my snatch, I can roll here, he clears, I go right back to my wrist, reach at the snatch, underhook, roll wrist, snatch. Okay, I just, combination, that's my whole offense right there. Okay, that's all of it right there in 1 second. Okay, I roll here, underhook, you clear it, I hit single. Roll underhook, you clear it, I come my crotch. I use the underhook to back you up a lot. Okay. I use an underhook to snap you a lot. I use the wrist to snap you a lot. Okay. I have 2 combinations to snap, 2 combinations to get to the leg. That's it. Okay. I go underhook to get to the leg. I go wrist roll to get to the leg. I go underhook to snap, or snap, and I go wrist to snap. That's it. I think why you see, if you ever get the chance, the Iranians are so great at underhook. They're better at underhooks than anybody. I'm trying to kind of gather as much as I can from them right now. They're way ahead of me, obviously, with the underhooks, but they find a way to put so much pressure on you, it makes everybody quit. What I mean by that is they push you around the mat and bully you, and they make you take a bad shot and run around you. They push you around the mat, and they bully you, and then you shoot in again, they run around you. They're up 6-0 with 3 go lines. And I think that's something, if you could get the chance to, anybody, they all do it, every one of them. I just think you got to learn a lot about the head positioning with underhooks. I'm pretty bad about it. I put my head on the wrong side a lot. Okay. I think it's okay for bigger guys because you're not going to get hit with the swing high crotch or anything, or firemen's. So I think you're going to be all right there. You do got to be careful about in underhooks here. You will get firemen's if you're not careful with your head over here. You will get limp arm high crotch with your head over here. Obviously, in high school, you're not going to see too many limp arm high crotches, but firemen's for sure you'll catch a little dump or something. Okay, guys sitting and dumping you. So I got to make sure when I'm here, my whole goal, realistically, anybody good's going to not let you win this head position battle like he did. He immediately knew I got to throw. So if I can get my head and roll it under and get it over here, that's ideal. Okay, it's a perfect world there. You'll get it against some guys, the better guys. They're just gonna, they know, get my head there. I hope you can, you know. If I can get here and I can get the head over here and run it, that's even better. Now I got the angle to protect. I got this whole body. I can get here, I can get here, I can get here. Okay, that's perfect world right there. Okay, that's the whole, if you've got a guy that's really all about underhooks, you've got to stress to get that head over there. Okay. The only reason I really go to my underhook is to fake and snap at you. I want to get you here and back you up, and then I want to pull. I want to get you down here in this position, so I can wear you down to get to my high crouch and single. Definitely on that stuff. How about I have one more thing one time? Oh, okay. Bottom's probably honestly my best position in collegiate. I was good on top, but mat wrestling was. I just grew up really good at mat wrestling. I think really I talked to somebody I did a camp with in Kansas, and I've done a couple around that area about on bottom how important it is to seal guys off. Okay, I stress get to your butt. I just think it's. I went through strat. I never got rode one time in college, more than I got rode one time for 1 minute. That was pretty embarrassing. No, it had nothing to do with me on bottom. I just cut my weight wrong when it was done. So other than that, I never got rode for more than 30 seconds. When I got to my butt, I automatically knew the guy couldn't lift me. He couldn't grab my ankles. I took away everything from me. All I had was my upper body to work with now. Obviously, the biggest thing is don't get sucked back, okay? But I always stay short off the whistle. I always brought my elbows and get on me, Tristan. Every time right off the whistle, the first thing I did. I sit differently, okay? I can go through bottom for a day, okay? Double overtime, I always set like this, wide. They're going to your ankle for 30, they're dropping there trying to stall. I set like this, I hit them, and I knew right away I could push back with my butt. I cleared my ankle, so I didn't give you the option. Okay, I always sit like this anyway. Okay, the guys that sit like this, they got to realize I got to swish my feet in double overtimes. They're coming. Okay, the ref's not going to hit him twice. It's just how it is these days. Okay, I know he's coming to my ankle right off the whistle. Go, swisher to get to my butt. Got to move him. Okay, I recommend you do get into practice and have them get in these ankles with short time situations. Mostly before the regional state tournament strategy stuff. You know, a little bit, we're going to be in a tight match against this guy. We've been there. You know, where it's just going to happen. You're not going to, I mean, if you've got out for him before, there's nothing but desperation now. Okay, if he's rode you before, now it may be a little different. He might go back to his ride. Okay, I still sit here no matter what. I just know I'm going to my butt. So, anytime right off the whistle, the first thing I always do here, okay, I have to be, I automatically shoot this arm in. Okay, right off the whistle, I shoot my hands to my body, and I go straight back to my butt. Okay, the reason I shoot this hand in here, okay, is I know that this is his dominant hand. If he gets his hand inside here, I'm in trouble. Okay, so all I do here, okay, I sit back, and once I get here, I can move. I always control the waist hand, and I never let two hands underneath me. Okay, if he's under here, it's a fight. I do not try to grab wrist, whatever, Tristan. Get under there. I get one out and I ball up. I use my knees also. Notice how I use my knees. I stay tight. What happens is you guys get here and the guy kind of moves you one way and you post. And then now my hands come wide. I'm so disciplined in here when I just always knew to stay tight. If he'd move me, I went with him. I can post, but this hand never moved. It moved me this way. I just went with him. Okay? It's a little bit, we don't have enough time to talk about it as much. I just really stress on getting in here and hand fighting the hands, practicing there, really sealing guys off, okay? Getting these hands, using them as scoops, okay? Moving these elbows. Okay, I did want to get to this. We talked about it today, and I really did think this could help. The legs in, okay? I saw every guy did it wrong, I think. Okay, we just didn't go over the main detail, I don't think. This is if you threw legs in, I could pin you every single time. Okay, so if a guy threw a leg in here, right away, I bring my elbow to my side. This is the key. That's the key right there. If his arm's inside, I don't care how good you are, you're in trouble. A good leg rider, especially me. You let this arm in, I'm choking you back. Or I'm putting your arm over your head. Okay? This arm is key. If this leg comes in and I have to ball up, I got to get tight here. Now he can't move. Go wrestle. I give him nothing to grab. I'm fine here. Now I just go grab the foot. But I can, if this elbow comes up one bit, he's under, grab your own ankle. This is why I can't move now. Okay, if this comes in here, I go get it out. And I leave my knee high. Now I come under it. This is the key. Don't worry about anything else besides this. Okay? I don't know. I've been doing this since I was really, really young. I've showed this at probably every camp I've ever done. Okay? I've never been rode with it. You will get out every single time if you stay disciplined with this arm. So the opposite leg, the opposite arm. Right away. Shouldn't even hesitate. Boom, bring it in. It comes down and you sit right to your hip. Okay? What's going to happen is that you're going to get this right here. And watch what his hand's going to do. I want him to. When guys do this to me, this is what I'll do. Now I got under. Okay? That's the whole point. I know. Okay? I'm like, if I don't get under, you feel helpless as a rider until he moves it. So anytime, like I said, he comes here, it's over. This is where you get cranked. Okay? He lets me in here, I got it. He's going back. Okay? You let me here, they're all trying to hop out. Try to hop out the backside like you were doing earlier. They're not getting out of there. Against me. I mean, maybe somebody else. I just know, because I'm tight. I can leech on. You're going to get guys that are leechy, that are sticky, that are long, okay, that are flexible. If this hand's gone, he's gone. And all I got to do is focus on it. I want to stay tight. I want to bring my knee to my head. Now take your hand and just slide it to the foot slope. Now I just come under it with this arm. Now I can get my hips out from under. Why were a lot of those guys having trouble getting their hips out? Because they were inside. You can't go down and away from here. I can scoot under you with you. When you're here, now you can go down. I can't get under with you. I can't keep sliding with you. And that's why you see a lot of guys call you. You let them inside. Keep discipline. Same thing here. Okay? Get out. You go down first. Whoa. It's driving me nuts today. Freak out. So they're here. And then they're all trying to high leg over. You're not high legging over when I'm blocking your arm. Go, high leg over. Get to your hip. That's why you're stuck. I got your arm bent too. So I'm posting you to keep you down. Go, high leg. Even if he high legs, I can still hang him in here. He's got to have his arms to go back to his body. So what I do, I ball up. Now I bring one arm to his side. Whatever side I'm going to sit, that arm stays tight to me. So high leg over. Now this arm stays tight. So if you don't leave that, go back. High leg over, bring that arm to your body, because if this arm doesn't stay on, power happens. Now I sit, same thing. Now I can come back. Now I can go to the foot and down and away. If I keep my arms here posted, I'm going to block into your elbows, and now you can't get back. Now you're trying to push. Okay, you got to have your hands to push back. So all I did here was come here. That'll allow you to high leg.
Can you do that this direction, please?
Yeah. Get on me. So I know he's got a power half. I'm going to kind of ball up here. I'm going to high leg over one side, and this arm just stays tight to my body. Okay, go back. You got two legs in. You're not bad with the legs. Kind of got heavy pressure. You better release it a little bit. All right. So I know whatever leg I high leg over, this arm's got to stay in. Okay, and I got to stay. Now I just stay as tight as I can in the ball. Now I go down the way and move. Here, heavy weights. Another thing, this isn't going to fly. Okay, hip heist, catch them in a Turk. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to come here, I get under it, I hip heist and walk in. Now I got their legs split. Okay, they did. It's just not happening with flexibility. Okay, I know a lot of guys that can't. Okay, stiffer guys, stronger guys, you got muscle guys. It's pretty hard to. You gotta have some flexibility in there. You can just hip heist your hips, catch into that Turk. From here. Okay. All I gotta do is I want to catch the foot, get ready to put it on the table. Okay. I hip heist. I come here and I just walk in. Now I got to split. Okay. And from here I can start moving into his body. Like in the pen. That's bigger guys. Heavyweights, obviously. It's just a better deal in there. They go to swim, they might get whipped over or something. I definitely think legs are key. You got the best guys can ride legs. The best guys can ride crab. Nothing changes on crab from what I just did right there. Also, get on me. I still got to seal the side off. He goes, pull me to your hip. I go get this hand out. I got it. I do the same exact thing. And I start going shoe finding again. Under, and I get it. I do the same thing. I just know I gotta seal you off. So I'm here off the whistle. You might get better today. So I'm here and I pull him into a crab. He's gotta go get the hand out. Now he just does the same thing. Go under the shoe, catch it. It's the same thing as the legs. Okay? It's the same thing as the legs. Guy rolls you through on a crab, go with it. You fight it in post, I'm gonna turn you all day. Okay? All I gotta do is if a guy pulls me through, this is what's happening, he rolls me through and he's starting to lift. Go with it. Go back to all fours. To my butt. Okay, this is a big problem. Get on me? Guy pulls him. Now you're long. Yeah. You roll with it, get back to all fours, boom, right up. Boom, right to my butt. Sit down here. Okay, he's got me in the pocket here. I automatically think what? One hand out. Start looking. Nope, wrong hand. If I want to go this way, I want to get this hand out. It's a little bit harder than a crab, actually. I can still get here when the leg, but I normally make you put your leg in. I'll grab your foot and pull it to me. Okay, that's where it feels a little weird. I haven't done this in a while. So I'm here. I get here, I pull it out, and I normally start coming down. Got to get this hand out, or I can grab the leg and get here and I pull it to me, like I threw it in for me. Now I'm down the way. It's been a while since I did that. But I always want to make sure, last thing here I'm done. I always want to make sure, even when I got moving, how I crash my body down. Okay? If I stay high, they can move me. If I stay here, I always collapse. And the first thing I do is the side I collapse so I get that hand out. I start looking for this foot before I start getting here. And now I can hop out all that stuff he was talking about. Okay? It's all about sealing one side off. That was my biggest deal. Anything crab, anything legs, anything claw, I immediately collapsed you to one side. I made you feel like you had to hold my whole weight, not just my upper body. So get on me, pull me to one side, I immediately collapsed. I just collapsed my body. Okay. But I keep my legs under me, if you understand a little bit. When I collapse, I'm not just like this collapse. I can be here so I can move. Now I can start moving my feet. Okay. Any questions for me? Legs, anything? All right, that's it. Thanks.